CSOs in Nigeria have now called for increased taxes on the rich, wealthy and inheritance to address the growing wealth gap. Oxfam Nigeria's 2025 reports revealed that in 2024 more billionaires were minted than any other year, with 60% derived through inheritance, monopoly, power or crony connections. The richest 1% in the global north extracted $30 million an hour from the global south through the financial system in 2023 alone.
So our report is saying, and as we debate this new tax regime, how can government start putting in taxing on inheritance that have been passed through generation? How can we also ensure justice because of how the colonial masters have impacted us before our independence, and also ensure that we seek redress? So this report is highlighting some of those gaps, what we need to do as government, and how can civil society work with government to build in framework to ensure transparency and accountability, building confidence, and ensuring that Nigerians enjoy the dividends of democracy.
In Nigeria, Oxfam Nigeria urges policymakers to prioritize local resource mobilization and development at an event.
To look at, to spotlight those pre-colonial and colonial legacies that has entrenched inequality in our space. And some of those are the lopsided resource mobilization in terms of extractive resources, from the global south to the global north, and how it has entrenched poverty and inequality within the global south. And so that report intends to reverse the trend in terms of African countries and the global south, focus more on those resources and services that actually, benefit their own local economy as against just servicing the global north, in terms of servicing the industries in the north, and as well trying to just get FX or forex, foreign direct exchange. And so this report actually looks at, looking inwards for countries, in terms of mobilizing their own resources, mobilizing their own product and services that services their local economy as against the global north economy.
It's necessary for us to start having more conversation around how we are using resources, both domestically and internationally, in terms of attending to some of the issues around climate change. One particular area that is important to look at is the issue of budget tagging and budget tracking, so that once we release our budget annually, they will need to find out what component of it attends to climate impact, climate risks, and climate mitigation adaptation. Once we do this, it now provides an opportunity for governments at subnational level or national level to attract more funding and also direct resources to areas that require more attention.
Wealth, while the poor struggle to survive.
Hello, hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.